Hi, everybody. Welcome. I am fully going to have a fight with either my MacBook or my brand new mobile phone one of these days. Did you just see that live I did where I fully had my head cut off the whole time? Leonie, nice to see you. Nice to see you guys. Subscribe to see my videos, and I'll make sure my head's actually in it this time. I just finished saying, I swear to God, I am going to throw my brand new mobile phone out the door one day. If I wasn't, this wasn't going to be seen by a couple of thousand people, I'd tell you which one not to get. So let me just share this to a couple of places here. Because I want to get into this, because this is really, really, really super important. Please share this stream. Those that are working are probably working. Say that you're watching this live. Share this stream. Make sure you subscribe, because I do a lot of live. I actually love live. So Linda Morris is my name. I've been a coach for 30 years. I coach in lots and lots of different areas. I keep coaching body transformations, I coach in business. I coach a lot of coaches in business, and part of that is actually getting them really, really strong within themselves as well. And I do teach the tech part of it as well. Surprise, surprise. But that darn old phone, they change every single time. So what I want to unpack here is to let you guys know, and to let many, many, many people know that how I got really, really good in business. Okay, and there's a few different points. I think I put down about 4 points. There's possibly more, but you know what? Let's just stick to the 4 that I've actually just popped down, and I'll go over those. A lot of people who are in modern business actually think that they really do have a business, but I find that the majority of them have a very, very expensive hobby, and they're actually trading their hours for time. Okay, so they're trading their hours for time. And once that source gets cut off, like that one thing actually gets cut off, they've actually got nothing. They've actually got no business. So please send me the love and likes. Please share this stream. Invite your friends onto it. There's all these options on Facebook, which is why I think it gets a bit tricky about which way you can face the camera nowadays. All I can actually see is your faces actually pop up. I can't see my own face. So now I've come onto my MacBook. So I want you guys to get a lot out of this. All right, so a lot of people think they've got they've got an actual business. What they have is an expensive hobby. If you haven't got multiple forms of income coming into your business, both online and off, if you like offline, I'm virtually all pretty much online now, though I do run retreats, as I said in the last video where I actually got cut off. My head was cut off. I teach these business models to make sure that you are actually operating to the best of your ability, and you've actually got a really, really viable business model. All right, so how I got real good in business. I learned from the best, so I went across the world to learn exactly. And my ability to choose a really, really good coach is really incredible, because I've been surrounded by coaches, athletes, coaches, those sorts of people for years and years and years. So my ability to choose a really good coach is really good, and to know a really good coach. And there's not many in the world. I like to think that I am one. I walk my talk, walk my talk, walk my talk, walk my talk. And I would like to say that I actually learn from the best. So that's one. You can't do it by yourself. You're not meant to do it by yourself. You're not meant to know all the answers. And when you want to grow and really grow and take your business to make it to be something, then you actually need to learn from the best. Okay. The other thing is I reskilled. Okay. So, I left my ego at the door and I reskilled. So I got my head fully in the game. Send me the love and likes if you think that's a good thing. Got my head fully in the game. It's not magic to build business. It is not magic. It takes work, and it takes stick-to-itiveness, and it takes leaving your ego out of it. So I left my ego completely out of it. I made my entire business all about uplifting women's health around the world. And these women happen to be 40, 50, over 40. Okay, so I made everything about uplifting those women. Not about me, not about an expensive hobby, not about how good I was. I actually showed results after result, after result, after result, after result, actual results. And we've got thousands of them, thousands, okay? No one's doing it better in the space of that particular business, uplifting women in their health and well-being and their body transformations over 40. Nobody across the world. So I learned from the best. I upskilled. I left my ego at the door, and I still do every single day. Every single day I am still learning, still helping, still taking people forward. Send me the love and likes, guys. Ask any questions. Tell me if you're watching live. Tell me if you're watching a replay. Right? I love to know that stuff. Make sure you subscribe. There's going to be a hell of a lot more on business moving forward here, okay? Linda Morrison and my business groups. So I didn't get ahead of myself is the next one. It's probably the last one. So I didn't get ahead of myself. I actually stayed centered with the client, helping them day after day. Now, whether they actually did the work is still their choice, yeah? Okay, so every coach will attest to this. Whether the person actually does the work is up to them. But as long as you arrive, you keep on pressing forward with them, and you turn up with the best program ever, the best information ever, and keep driving that and keep leading really strong, then you've done your very best. So those clients, hence, you know, my transformations are pretty amazing. If you ever want to see photographs, there's loads of them across the internet. So if you want to know how I got real good in business, I left my ego at the door. I actually aligned with the best coaches in the world, and now I help you to build business. Okay, so I now teach you guys what's taken me $200,000 to actually earn. Okay, so building into that. I teach you from a pragmatic point of view in terms of I couldn't even use a computer 4 years ago. I upskilled, which is the other point. I upskilled, and I still do every single day. There's the thing about online business, and the thing about business is when I wake up every morning, I know there's going to be something I do not know how to do. Right? It's a little bit like parenting. Okay? We're not experts. We need to learn every day, and we need to keep learning. So you need to leave your ego at the door. Your business is not about you so much as it is about showing value. You get paid for value. You don't get paid for just arriving. Okay, so perceive value. And one of the other points, just to reiterate, and you can guys go back to the start, you can ask any questions, is actually to realize that if you want a real business, it's not a hobby. You can't exchange time for money, okay? That wears thin very quickly. All our personal trainers, massage therapists, healers actually know that, okay? Naturopaths, they actually all know that. You cannot keep doing that if you want an actual business, right? So you can actually have that as part of your business if you so desire at a premium, but you need to have other offerings. So, you know, my business model is actually kicking it, and we teach that in my course. So if you want to be on board that, if you want to get together and actually have me talk to you about the pragmatic elements of your business and where you can actually grow, where money's been left on the table, where you're not actually utilizing all that you are to create all that you can, then get on a phone call with me, okay? Here to take people forward. Much love. I think I'm on camera this time. Must go. I've got a gorgeous woman waiting for me about 1:30. If you have any questions, I'll come back to this feed. Please let me know. I'll even send over my schedule if you are actually wanting to talk to me. I can talk any day this week at certain times except for Friday, and we go at our retreat, Ageless Body retreat, next week. So it's another short week is what I'm saying. So make sure you get on board. Don't let another month go by without you developing a proper business model that actually serves you as you serve others. All right, much love. See ya.